Significant figures. Significant figures are the number of digits in a value. All digits are significant except 0, whose significance depends on its position on a number. Rounding off. When considering whole numbers, zeros at the end of the whole number are not significant. For example, in 1000, there's only one significant figure. Zeros between non-zero digits are significant. For example, 3030, the zero between the 3 and 3 is significant. When considering decimal numbers, zeros at the end of the decimal number are significant. So when you have a decimal point, the zeros at the end are significant. Zeros at the beginning of a decimal are not significant. Zeros in between non-zero digits are significant. So those zeros are not significant. That zero is significant and the one at the end is significant. Examples. How many significant figures are there in the following? We have those digits. How many significant figures are there? So we have 1 and 1, which is significant. That 0 is significant because it is in between two non-zero numbers. That 0 is significant. The 3 is significant. The 3 zeros at the end are not significant. So this has 6 significant figures. Then we have 0.0009805. The zeros at the beginning are not significant. That 0 in between 8 and 5 is significant. So this has 4 significant figures. Then we have 0.0101. This has 3 significant figures because the 0 in between 1 and 1 is significant, but the zeros at the beginning are not significant. So we have 3 significant figures. 0.00003. There's only one significant figure. The zeros at the beginning are not significant. Then we have 0.300000. Because the zeros are at the end, those zeros are significant. So this has 6 significant figures. Example 2. Round off 110.50901 correct to 5 significant figures. So what we are going to do is to add the 1 to that 0 before the 5 so that we get a 1. 9 is greater than 5. If you have a digit greater than 5, you add the 1 to the preceding number. If there was a number less than 5 here, we are going to add a 0. So to round off 110.50901 correct to 5 significant figures, it will be the same as 110.51. Round off 110.50901 correct to 3 significant figures. Since we have 2 significant figures there, to make 3 significant figures, we are going to add a 1 to that 0 since that 5 is there. So if it was a number less than 5, we're going to add a 0. But since it's a number which is 5, we'll add a 1. So to 3 significant figures, we are going to get 111. Correct to 1 significant figure, we are going to get rid of the decimal point and all the digits there, because if we include the decimal point and those digits, it's going to give us significant figures. So we are just going to add a 0 to that 1 because this number is less than 5. So it's going to give us 100. So 110.50901 correct to 1 significant figure is the same as 100. The area of Zambia is 939,703 square kilometers. Write 939,703 correct to one significant figure. Correct to one significant figure. So to round it off correct to one significant figure, you have to check the digit before the one you are supposed to round off. Since 3 is less than 5, we are going to add a 0 to 9, and all those digits will have to change to zeros so that we have digits which are not significant. So 939,703 is the same as 900,000 correct to one significant figure. Correct to two significant figures. So we'll look at the first two digits. We have 9 and 3. Before we round off, we have to check the one before the 3. What digit is there? 9 is greater than 5. So we'll add the 1 to 3 to give us 4. So we are going to get 940,000. So that the zeros at the end are not significant. Correct to three significant figures. We'll check. What do we have here? We have a 7. So we'll add a 1 to 9. So that is going to give us 9 plus 1 will give us a 10, which is going to give us a 0. 0 plus 3 plus 1 will give us a 4. So we are getting 940,000. But sometimes you can express it in standard form. As simple as that.